Hello and welcome to T Money Talks. In this week's episode, T Money is going to talk about returning to work for the first time since their accident. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Hello, and welcome back to Team Money Talks. I strangely feel pretty good for someone who just started working again after a year and a half for their second day, their second shift, I think I'm feeling strangely good. Oh, touch the mic just a little bit. Yes, as you heard, folks, yes, I have returned to work. I have started working once again. It's been a year and a half. It's been a year and a half since I've been out of work. Yesterday, on September 10th, I had my very first shift since my accident. I have returned to work. No, I did not drive myself. My mother had to take me, but I still went to work. I honestly... Oh man, we're really gonna dive deep into this episode, because I don't want to go, because I also just got off work doing this episode now. I have fair warning. I just got off work. I got off around 9 o'clock. I had gotten off of work. And then, here I am. It's about 10:30 at night. 10:30 at night, folks. I am doing this podcast after my second day at work for the first day, so I'm for someone who hasn't done anything, done the minimal amount of work movements for about a year in a half, I guess, I feel like I did pretty good, of course my shifts were only 3 hours both day one I worked a 5-hour shift. I worked from 5 to about 10 o'clock, so a little bit longer than I had anticipated for my first day, but we'll get into that. I'm getting sidetracked because before I dive deep into that, I have to continue on with the disclaimer. I am tired is what I need to say. Is I'm tired, and the reason why I'm recording tonight instead of Sunday is because tomorrow I got some family stuff. We're gonna got family plans, pool days, folks. Pool and a steak day. 10 out of 10, it can't get any better than that, having steak and swimming. Poolside steak is the best kind of steak. T-Money's poolside steak shack. Take out T-Money's poolside steak. Now that's got a ring to it. Anyways, yeah, so that's why I'm recording tonight, is because I've already worked 2 days, and then I'm gonna be swimming all day tomorrow. I'm gonna be zapped. I'm really gonna have no energy to do a podcast tomorrow night. I know, I could already feel it in my bones, which is why I was like, okay, I'm not too tired. I wasn't too tired when I started this. Well, when I got home, I was like, I'm feeling pretty good. I have the energy to talk for about 40 to 45 minutes, entertain you, tell you about my day, tell you about my returning to work, what that's all been like, so get ready, strap in, get your popcorn, get your chips, get whatever you're gonna do, whatever you're doing, get ready to hear about me returning to work for the first time since my accident. Yes, folks, yes, I am running off of tired adrenaline. So this is gonna be fun. I'm excited. We'll see what future T-Money's gonna be like when they go to record this. How stressed will I be when I'm anyways, yeah, future Team Money. I hope I do apologize in advance if there's a lot of editing that you have to do. I am apologizing, future Team Money, but just remember, you got this. You're doing great. You're doing amazing. You're gonna get it done. Everything's gonna be okay. Just relax, just don't stress out. You got this. All right, future Team Money, you got this. All right. Now that that's taken care of, let's get right into this podcast. So yes, in 2020, I was in an accident that put me out of work for an entire year and a half. I fractured my wrist and shattered my heel in 2 places, which resulted in me getting a metal plate and 8 screws inside my body. Then I had to learn how to walk again, since I couldn't walk on my leg for for about 6 months I couldn't walk, and then for the rest of the, so it was just a lot to struggle in, because for about 3 months I didn't know what to do. I was waiting for the surgery before I finally got diagnosed, and then, anyways, I'm losing track of time. Anyways, yeah, so it's been a year and a half since I've gotten to work since my accident, and I've been like both looking forward to and dreading going back to work. I've only been looking forward to going to work because for the one reason that I will be making money. That is the sole reason why I was excited about going back to work. There's no other reason. Is that I was finally going to have money, and with money comes me being able to buy things. Well, I mean, like, I have money now. It's just like the money I spend, I don't have a way of getting it back, unless people buy my music. That's like the only way I get my money back, a little bit. And I do get people who buy my music, so I love all those people who do purchase my music. Like, you truly are the best. You are the true heroes of America. You are the heroes that the world needs. anyways, yeah, so I'm like, so that's the number one reason why I've been wanting to go to work, is because, like, I will have money again. I could buy things. I could then get my EP mixed and mastered professionally, and I just know I'm gonna be so blown away by what a professional mix and mastered EP of my own music is going to sound like, because I've only ever mixed and mastered my own music myself, and let me tell you folks, I don't know what on earth I am doing. So it's like, it's good, it's good for an amateur. I do pretty good. I'm slowly improving, but like, I know a professional will just truly blow it out of the water. So I'm excited because with it working comes paying a sound engineer to mix and master my EP. Anyways, but the second reason why I wasn't too looking forward to going back to work is because because I don't know what my foot can handle. I've been assuming that I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure I could do a 4-hour shift. Maximum a 4-hour shift, and that's if I can't sit down, then it has to be like an even balance of standing and walking. This way, if I'm not I'm standing too long, then my foot, like, I can't last more than 30 minutes. If I'm just standing in one position, my heel can't take that. But if I'm standing for, like, let's say 15 minutes, and then I'm walking for a good, like, 30, like, for a longer time, I could walk longer. My foot can handle walking, no problem. It's just standing that it can't do. So with this, so I've been worried about what my foot can do, if what it can and can't do returning to work. So that was the main that's also been the one and only reason why I haven't returned to work. But when I got the email that the theater I've been working at is opening up again, and they were asking me if I was going to be returning to work, I was like, I kind of got bummed out, because I was like, dang, my vacation of not working again is finally up, And it's mostly because, like, I know I could have said, no, I'm not returning to work, just because I didn't want to work yet. But I was like, no, I want to return to work, because I never started this job. I had gotten this theater job as a VIP person before, like, literally a day before my accident. Like, I got hired like a week before my accident. I had gotten hired, and then right the day my boss emailed me to, like, fill out, like, all the forms and stuff for everything, I got into the accident, and then I couldn't return to work. So I, like, filled out everything. So, like, I've been in the system for that job for a year and a half, but I haven't started until yesterday. Until September 10th. That was my official start day at the theater. So, but either way, yeah, my foot's been the main thing that's been, like, keeping me from going to work. And, like, when I did say yes to returning to work for that job, I was like, dang, my vacation is up. But I was like, but I need it. I was like, I need to start working. I need to see what my foot could do, and I need money. And I was like, and this theater job is the perfect job, because it's not long hours. It's 3-hour shifts, 4-hour shifts, nothing too hard, both an equal balance of walking and standing, and you could even sit sometimes too. So, like, it's honestly not even that bad. My foot can handle it. These past 2 nights, my foot hasn't only hurt it Like, my foot didn't hurt until the end of my shift. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, for both nights, my foot didn't hurt until the very end of my shift, which was amazing because it would have sucked if I would have been out there and I would have just been like not being able to sell or like do what I'm supposed to do because of my foot, because I'm in so much pain, you know. So I was like, I realized 3-hour shifts, they're the max. That is as much as my foot and I could handle at the moment. Anything longer than that, nope, it'll put me out. It will put me out. And 2 days in a row, that's also the max. Like, if I were to work, if I would have had to work Sunday, oh no, I would have I would have had to be like, I'm sorry, but I can't come in. You know, and then I would have had to explain. So no, yeah, 2 days in a row is my limit for now. I'm gonna just I'm working the rest of the month, you know, but we're just gonna keep building up that stamina, seeing how that goes and all that stuff. But other than that, yeah, I wasn't too excited. But I mean, but to be fair, when my boss did ask if I would be returning, it was a few more months until we even got like our schedule to when we would even be going in and then I didn't even have to go in until September, until this month, you know, so which was even better. So it was like I got time to brace myself for the end of my vacation, you know. I got time to prepare mentally, physically, you know, everything, like, because I've also been used to like constant, like, this past year and a half, well, not past year and a half, because to be fair, this year, let me start with that, this year is the first time I've gotten to actually dedicate time to my music. I got to actually properly market my music, to promote it. I got to put it out there, you know. I'm actually growing a fan base. I have 1,000 TikTok followers, you know, so like I'm growing slowly because I've had this much time to put into my music. And the best part about this job, it is mostly Fridays and Saturday nights, so I still have the whole week to work on my music still. So it's really a side job, which is the best part. So like eventually when I do build up enough stamina working this theater job, I will be able to return to like an actual job, or because I don't want to return to my main job. But anyways, you know, I will be able to return be able to return to my work and be like, put my 2 weeks in, be like, sorry, gotta go, peace, bye, you know, but work there 8.5-hour shifts for the last 2 weeks, you know, and knowing my foot will be able to handle it. That's kind of what I want to do. And it's mostly why I want to leave, is because like I can't handle the way they work their employees, you know. Like I can't handle an 8.5-hour shift with no 10-minute breaks and 1 30-minute lunch. Like no, I can't do that. I cannot. My foot, like, I would have to work 1 day a week. And that's not sustainable for a person to live. So that's mostly why I want to go, is because like I'd rather them find an employee who could give them their all, like everything they want, because there's other things as well that I just can't give to them, because like they're expecting something that it's just things that they should have said in the interview, that I wish that had I known ahead of time, had I had more of an understanding of everything, I would have been like, oh, I'm so sorry, but like your pay, the $13 an hour is wonderful, but I can't take this, because no, I'd rather continue to suffer at Chick-fil-A than work here, you know. But I did not know, so I have that job. And anyways, yeah, back to working the theater, the cool job. Yeah, I'm just a VIP person, you know. I upgrade people, I check in the VIPs, I get to, you know, be there when like the bands and the shows and everything are setting up and doing sound checks, so all that cool stuff, you know, I get to do. But other than that, so I'm so sorry. I think I just got smacked with the tires. I just got smacked with the whole set of like, whoa, I'm ready for bed. Kind of vibe, but I'm not, because we definitely got a whole lot more time to go. But anyways, yeah, so let's talk about my first day. So actually no, let's talk about before my first day. So my boss sent out the schedule for like when the shows would start early, at like towards the end of August, and she was like, let me know what days you're available and stuff. And I was like, okay, cool, you know. but I still had to do like some online workshop stuff, and then I still had to go through orientation, which I have not gone through. I have not gone through orientation yet. But I've worked 2 times, but it's funny. It's funny, but it's cool. It's funny, but it's cool. But anyways, yeah, so originally I was supposed to work a show at the last Friday of August. I was supposed to work a show, but I hadn't been trained or been to orientation yet. So my boss was like, actually, I have people who will be available for that show, so like you're good. We'll just train you. We'll do orientation and training like the following week, and you'll work the shows in September, because I told her which days I was available and stuff. So I was like, okay, cool, that's no problem, no problem. Like it seems to me that like until I'm trained, I won't be returning to work. And then there was an email about orientation, and then I picked out the day, and then it turned out the day I picked got canceled. So then here I am, like, because like, okay, so I was supposed to work last week, I think. Yeah. I wasn't supposed to work. I was supposed to go to orientation last week. So I was like dreading going to orientation, because I was like, great. Now going to orientation makes everything official, makes it real that I'm going back to work, that I'm going to have to actually test my limits and see if I can handle working again, And let me tell you, working these short shifts, like these 3-hour shifts, like, yeah, it was fun, but like, now I'm just like, I'm tired. Like, I don't know if I can handle like an 8-hour shift of something, But I mean, who knows? I could find some cool job. Or my music will have taken off by then, and I can continue to work that job while my music just continues to blow up. But anyways, yeah, so the orientation day that I was supposed to go got canceled, and then so that got me excited, because then I was like, oh my gosh, yay, I won't be trained for this weekend's show. So like, I was under the impression that this weekend of September 10th and 11th, the shows that I said I was available to work for, I was like, oh, I'm not working them anymore, because I haven't been to orientation, because I haven't been trained. So why would I be going to work if I haven't even done any of that yet, So like, little old T Money thought, I have another week free of vacation, free before I start working again, for some more me time to just really truly enjoy and relax again. No, I was wrong. I was so wrong. My boss ended up texting me Thursday afternoon saying, hey, give me a call so we could talk about the show tomorrow. And I was like, and I kid you not, I like stopped in my tracks. I almost dropped my phone. I was like, I texted my friend. I was like, my boss just texted me saying something about I'm working tomorrow. And then I was just started freaking out, because I was just like, suddenly I felt like the Mr. Krabs meme where everything's like blurry, because I was like, suddenly the walls were caving, because it's like, suddenly it's like my dream, my freedom, everything is like slowly going away, because my boss just told me I have to work. And then I'm like, oh my god, does this mean I have work on Saturday too? And then it just slowly started spiraling, because I was like, I have no idea, because I also I was like, I haven't started driving myself to work yet, like at night, so like, I don't know if I'll be able to drive myself, because I don't want my mom to have to take me all the time, that's a lot of work that's a lot of driving on her, and so like, I was like, and I don't even know if my foot could handle it. I don't know how long I'm gonna even be working a shift, like what if it's 8 hours, and and like, I haven't even told my boss yet that I can't even work that long, I can't stand that long, I need like these things, and I like, and the best part is, if I do let her know that like, hey, if I let her know, I'm like, hey, my foot, like, because of my foot, I'm actually going to need to see if I'm going to be checking people in, just to rest my foot. So when I am out there, like, trying to, like, upgrade people and stuff, like, I'm at my best, I could do my best work. I'm not, like, too tired, and I know my boss would be completely understanding of that, because she's all about, like, sales, so, like, whatever I need to, like, be at my best to, like, push the tickets and stuff, then, like, like, that she's gonna do she's gonna accommodate me, which is cool, which is why I'm very, like, excited to continue working with this job, is because I can tell, like, although this like you could tell my boss, the department is very much like, we need money, like we need to push sales. It's also not like my other job where it's like you push, where you keep beating the dog till it's dead, whatever the saying is, you keep beating the dead dog or whatever it is. I don't know, but yeah, it's like push until they say yes. And it's like, for this one, it's like, no, if they say no, like there's nothing more you could do. You take no and you move on. You don't push them, which I respect, because that's how I am. If they say no, then I'm like, okay, cool, have a great night, enjoy the show, like, say less, like, I'm out of there. And I love that, because I don't have to push anything on them, because I'm like, you said no, dog, I got you, let me go move on to the next person. And that's what I like, because like, although they're like, yeah, we need the sales and stuff, it's like, also like, no, we also respect the people, and we can't force them to do anything they don't want. And I'm like, yes, thank you, so that this job is really cool. It's really cool. I get to hear, and like, I get to see some bands for free, which is cool and stuff. And sorry, I'm getting tired again. This may be a shorter podcast because I am pretty tired, Maybe, yeah, anyways, this will only happen sometimes. I just sorry, side note. I just want to say that the only times I will probably record my podcast on two nights, like day 2 or like after a shift, after working, is because I have something to do on Sunday, and like, I can't record, so that's the only time you'll get a tired Money again, because like, I very much did want to talk about this topic, but I knew I wouldn't have the energy to do it tomorrow. And then, and then I would just stress out. And then anyways, let's get back to my job. Let's get back to, what was I saying? Oh, yes. So like, my boss would be super accommodating. It's real chill job, real chill, real cool, real fun. And then, yes, the best part is though, that it is only like a 3-hour shift. Like, that's the best part. It's like, I work twice a week for 3 hours, both days, and it's a perfect balance of standing and a walking. So like, I'm not standing for too long, and then when I am walking, like trying to like talk to people and stuff, I still can like stand somewhere for a bit, because like, there is no need for me to continuously walking up and down the stairs, all night. That'd be like insane, so that's it's like a perfect balance. It's a perfect everything that my foot can handle right now at the moment. Right now, my foot kind of hurts a lot. I am going to be icing and elevating my foot before I go to bed tonight, because me oh my, this thing hurts. Yes, it does. Like, because my foot has been my biggest concern as to why I've gone back to work. And yesterday, when going back to my first day at work, I finally felt all the pains that my doctor was talking about that would possibly come with my heel having metal in my foot now. And then just from it being the way it had broke, just from natural pains of that, I finally felt everything for the first time. And that's because my foot had hurt so much. So when I had woken up the next day after the first day of going back to work, like, my foot, like, I thought, walking to the bathroom, I thought my ankle was just gonna fall off. Like, that's how bad my foot hurt. That's how much it hurt to walk on it as I was walking to the bathroom. It was like each step felt like my ankle was just gonna slide right off. It was just gonna slide diagonally right off my foot. That's exactly what it felt like, and it was terrifying. So I eventually just couldn't put any weight on my foot the next day, right? And so I was like freaking out, because I was like, geez, like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it to work, because like, it was getting to a point where every step I was taking, I wanted, like, my eyes were getting watery, because I was in so much pain with each step. So like, once it started to get like really bad, I was like, nope, I'm gonna do some physical therapy exercises. And I did. And thank goodness I did, because after I had done like all my physical therapy exercises, my foot felt so much better. Like that was truly like all it needed. So like now I gotta get back into that grind, you know. I gotta keep, you know, like I was doing it, and then I just like kind of like was slowing down on it, and it was like started to only do like certain ones, you know. And so it's like, no, I gotta include all of them, I guess, and do it consistently every day, not just like when my foot hurts the most, or, you know, not like, oh, I'll do it, you know, like 2-3 times a week, you know. I gotta do it every day, because yeah, no, it hurts so much. So like I'm kind of worried to see what it's going to be like tomorrow. Probably definitely going to have to do my exercises tonight before I go to bed, because it's just so it doesn't hurt. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, I'm going to do my physical therapy exercises before sleeping and in the morning to hopefully help lighten my foot up, you know, and help strengthen it even more, because I want to continue working and be able to go back to a normal job, you know. So I could have two jobs, you know, because that job I'm you know, I'm enjoying it like more. I'm enjoying it not for the money. That job, I really like that job, because one, I get to see like art, I get to see bands play, I get to see Broadway shows, you know. So like I get to talk to people, you know. So like it's really fun, it's really cool. So I'm more in it for just like the atmosphere, just for like everything that it could potentially do for me, you know. That's what I'm more so for this job. So like I am definitely using this job to help me build up the build up my stamina and get my foot, so that I can be able to find a normal job and make even more money, you know, and have two jobs, you know, and be able to support myself, and like like have a lot of, you know, like yeah, no, that's the one thing, is like once I could work two jobs, ooh, I'm gonna be making money. I will be making money. Like, I'm be unstoppable. I am gonna be unstoppable. Oh my goodness. Yeah. No, yeah, I'm probably not gonna go. I'm honestly thinking about it now, I probably won't be returning to work, like to like a normal job, probably till next year. I don't see myself working at like a regular, like a Monday, like a regular job, like a regular 7 to 8 hour shift job till January of next year, I want to say. And that's solely because I want to spend the rest of this year working my theater job, like working just two days out of the week, or even like if it there is like a day where it's three, even see if I can handle that, you know, like slowly like build up the more shows, more things I could do, you know. Slowly work my foot, so that when come next year I can start working at normal jobs. I can start applying to things and not having to worry about my foot, you know, because that's my concern. That's now my concern for the rest of my life, is what are the limits to my foot? What are the limitations I have, you know? And it sucks. It does, but you know, it is what it is, you know. And that's the best part though. That's the best part about this job. It's two times a week, at least for right now, and they're about 3.5 4 hour shifts, and that's I could handle. That I can handle. I can't handle anything more than that. And I probably, and who knows, who knows where I'll be by the end of December. My foot could be able to handle an 8.5 hour shift. Who knows? We shall see. But that's why I'm just gonna keep working this theater job for now, and next year we'll see. Next year we will probably be working a full job again. I'm hoping, I would like sooner, but I'm definitely most likely seeing next year. Also because like driving, I have to start being able to drive myself again. Cause like yes, we all know I driven in Joshua Tree for the first time, and I forgot to mention on this podcast that I also have driven here in my hometown. Yes. Since coming back from Joshua Tree one day, I drove my friend and I to get in and out, and I got something for my mom as well. And after coming home from the beach, I didn't drive to the beach. I just drove from my home to the nearest in and out and then back. So it was a little bit scary. It was a little bit more stressful because it was more cars. It wasn't as calm as Joshua Tree, so there was a lot more things that I had to be aware of. Well, not that I had to be aware of, just more things that like I was like just yeah well no yeah no more things that I had to be aware of. Not to say that I wasn't aware of things when I was in Joshua Tree. It's just different things. It's just I haven't driven, anyways, we're done with that. Anyways, yeah, so I've driven here in my home. Now the real mission now is driving at night. That is the real goal. That is the next goal I have to meet, is me being able to drive at night. Because the thing is, I'm more than positive I could drive myself to my job on the streets, of course, because I haven't driven on the freeway. So I have to first try driving on the freeway during the daytime and then master because I don't want to say drive the free. I just have to drive the freeway again. I will probably be I blah 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 blah. I will probably be fine, but I still have to drive on freeway first time so that I can remember what it's like, and then my body could be like, oh yes, this is fine, you're used to this. There are going to be some things that may be alarming to you, but nothing will be triggering because you'll be used to everything and everything will feel normal, so like that's the main thing. I just gotta drive on the freeway again, get used to it, and see what may or may not alarm me, and then after that I have to master driving at night. First I gotta drive on the freeway, then I gotta master driving at night. Once I master driving at night, I will be able to drive myself to work. Because I do know for a fact, after I drive on the freeway for the first time, I'll be able to drive myself to work because it'll be during the daytime. Because my shifts aren't till like 5 or 6 p.m., so like the sun is still out. So I'll be able to drive myself to there. It's just coming home, I get off at like 9ish, around 9, so the sun is long gone. It's very dark, and I have not driven in the dark. And you see, the dark, driving at night, that's what I'm most afraid of. Yeah, driving at night terrifies me. That's where I'm most worried. That's that's what causes the most anxieties, driving at night. So first, after mastering that, I will have to then be able to drive myself to and from work. But until that happens, we are slowly going to get there. We are going to get there. I've been doing tiny goals for myself, and so you know what? I'm getting there. Things are moving, things are growing. I am growing. I am healing. I am thriving. I am rising. I am exhausted. Yeah, I need to ice my foot. My foot is just like, please ice me, and then my stomach is like, let's get some food in me, and then my hands are like, let's play some Animal Crossing, because Animal Crossing has taken over my life. Animal Crossing is truly taken over my life. I have a problem. I might need help, baby, but it's okay. I'm slowly weaning myself off of Animal Crossing, I'm slowly weaning myself off to like a normal healthy level of playing that game, because I still have other games I have to play. I have other games I want to continue to finish, that I haven't, because Animal Crossing has been the only game I've been playing since I got it, and that sounds crazy, but it's true. It's like, why do I have any other games? That's how it makes me feel right now. It's like, why do I own any other games if Animal Crossing is the only game that I'm going to play? I don't want Animal Crossing to be the only game I play, because I have so many other games that I need to continue to be, and yeah, I'm tired. We may make this a short one, because yeah, that's all I really have to say about working again. That's all I have to say about because I've only had 2 days. I haven't had orientation. I don't know much more than what I've done, and all I know is I've had fun. I've enjoyed these past 2 days genuinely. I haven't, when I would work at Chick-fil-A and my other job, I did not like driving to either one, like I would remember getting in my car, driving on the freeway, just dreading going to work, just knowing that like I'm gonna hate my job, I'm not going to want to see my managers because there's one that I just want to fight. There's one that is mad that I don't fear her. And then there's one that I do fear. And then it's like, I just don't want to deal with all the customers that are going to come, you know? So like going to Chick-fil-A was just so dreadful, you know, just the whole job, the environment, everything itself was just not fun. And then my other job, you know, it's just working 8.5 hours, working 8.5 hours with no 10-minute breaks. Not saying that they don't, that like we're not allowed to take 10-minute breaks, because we absolutely are. The only thing is there are no clocks in the store, so, and apparently you're not allowed to wear an Apple Watch on the floor, so you can never tell what time it is to take your 10-minute breaks, you know? So all you gotta remember, but you gotta have to know when you take your lunch, you know? So anyways, yeah, like that one I also like, I'd be driving to work and I'm like, the only thing that excites me now is driving my new car, and that well, look where that got us. Anyways, you know, but like with this theater job, like, you know, I'm like, the only thing that like bothers me is the fact that I'm not doing nothing, you know, like I don't, you know, like that's the only thing. It's like, dang, now I have things to do, you know, and it's like, and it only sucks because it's on during the week, it's on the weekend, you know, it's on Friday and Saturday. Like the only times, you know, the real parties are like the times I gotta work, are the days I gotta work, you know, and that sucks. Cause, you know, like I feel like it would have been cool if it was only always Wednesdays and like Thursdays, because then it's like perfect, you know, like Wednesdays and Thursdays, that's a vibe. I could handle that, you know, and then I'd still get my weekends and like, you know, it'd be perfect. Wednesdays and Thursdays would be perfect if I could only work those ones, you know. But anyways, it is what it is. I'm still grateful. I'm still very grateful for having a job, for being able to make money, for my foot be able to handle and do everything that it has done, you know. Like it's exciting. I am healing. I don't, why do I want to say improving, you know? I'm getting places, you know. I'm not where I once was, and it's so exciting to see myself grow and heal, and just it amazes me, you know, cuz it's like sometimes I really do have to take a step back and be like, "Hey, look at how far you came. Look at how much you've accomplished since your accident. Like, dog, you're working now. You for the past 2 days you handled one 5-hour shift and one 3-hour shift. Like, dog, in total, oh my god, in total that's 8. In total that's an 8-hour shift. Between the 2 days I worked an 8-hour shift. That is pretty darn good. Am I really tired? Yes, I am. But it's okay because I still handled it. My foot was still able to make it through the night. You know, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that hard, you know. Yeah, but at the end of my shifts, my foot was screaming, but it's okay because it made it through. And yeah, you know, so like I'm cool. That's all I have to say about going back to work, you know, is my foot is able to handle it, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward to continuing with this job. I'm hoping to meet some people who, you know, who have some connections, or you know, who are some, you know. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Anyways, I hope you're doing okay. I hope my tiredness didn't make this episode too chaotic. Well, not no. I hope it was just the right amount of crazy, or the right amount of chaotic mixed within just the right amount of organized, you know, because I wanted to make it like a free vibes, but I also wanted to be like, okay, we're still sticking to the topic of work though, you know. So like if I am gonna like go off topic in any way, it has to be like job related, you know. So like that was in the back of my mind. In the back of my mind, I was like, okay, I'm going to keep it organic, but it also has to stay in this lane. So, you know, so I think I did pretty good. I think I did a pretty solid job, especially for for slowly getting tired as the as the night progressed, as the episode progressed. I yeah, my tiredness, the exhaustion, everything is slowly starting to kick in. I'm starting to lose my stamina, which means I should probably start wrapping things up. I should probably start wrapping things up, guys. I hope you listening to this, I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're having a great day, a great afternoon, a great evening, or a great night. I hope you are doing beautifully. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's okay. And I hope if you're not okay, I hope that listening to this podcast, at least for this past time, I hope it helped. It helped make you feel a little bit better, or helped you escape to whatever you're going through. So I hope you're doing good. So until next week, guys, or until next time, guys. This is T Money saying live your life, because you are the only one who gets it. All right, bye.